Hey, air signs. This is going to be your twin flame read. Okay, we're going to be seeing the energy between you and your twin flame for the month of August 2024. Now, if you don't resonate with the term twin flame, you can use this video for the person that you feel very connected to, or your love interest, the person that you have on your mind. Okay. If this video resonates with you, there will be an extended in the description box below. There we will be discussing the true feelings and intentions, the next actions for the month of August 2024, and the most likely possible outcome. In this video, we're going to go over the past situation between you and your twin flame, the current energy, and spiritual messages about your journey. All right? All right, air signs. What is the past? What happened in the past between the air signs and their twin flame? The air signs and their twin flame. What happened? Oh, okay. Four of Swords. Now, you could always cross-watch your person's video as well, their element. All right. Four of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. All right. Three of Wands. So some distance here between you and your person. All right. At the Empress at the bottom of the deck, Libra. That's you. This could be your energy or your person's energy. This could be a mother of your child, a wife, or a father, a divine masculine. Doesn't necessarily have to be a feminine. Okay. This is also Taurus energy. Somebody could have distanced themselves and gone towards a new opportunity. Okay. With the Lovers, the Three of Wands, Empress, Ace of Pentacles, something they felt that was much more stable. Okay, for some of you, this was you because you got the King of Swords here, Eight of Cups. So you probably walked away from a situation here and you started working maybe on, if you didn't walk away to another person or another love situation, you just started focusing and investing love in your to your family, to your kids, to your loved ones. Four of Swords, yeah, Nine of Swords. So a lot of mental conflict here. All right, Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, a lot of mental conflict about whether or not things are going to move forward, if this is going to be equal give and take. All right, Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, feeling a lot of burdens, okay? I feel like you and this person could have invested a lot of years in this relationship. But see, it's given me mentally just a lot of anxiety, maybe sleepless nights, okay? You may have been feeling also alone in this connection. Like even though you and this person were together, maybe you felt alone, right? Like they were physically there, like in the present, but not emotionally. All right. Now take the energy as it resonates. This could be you or your person. All right. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that also for some of you, you possibly felt like you couldn't give 100% of yourself as well. I feel like you gave this person many tries, okay? And things could have been really in like a karmic cycle. Okay, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, Seven of Wands, yeah, King of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So there were just a lot of blockages in this connection because things were karmic. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Strength. I feel like a lot of you may have felt like you needed to hang in there. A lot of you guys felt like maybe there was just a lot of time invested. This could have also been like a situation where, kids were involved or money could have been involved as well. All right. With the Seven of Cups, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune, for some of you, this was a cycle. You kept this person, allowing this person to come in, in and out, right? You kept trying with them. King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, your person felt like they were single. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Seven of Swords. Also, I'm getting third-party energy. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be another romantic love interest. This could have also been a mother figure that got involved, family, friends, okay, co-workers, or even work, okay, kind of got between you and your person. All right, I do have two masculines here for some of you. Again, you could have gone off and married someone else, or where you felt more nurtured, or where you felt like, the situation was more loving between you and this other person. All right. Now, I don't mention a lot of zodiac signs just because it's all energy, but for some people it's important. So the zodiac signs I have is Virgo, Queen of Swords, Libra, Taurus. I'm sorry, Libra, Aquarius, and Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Scorpio here. And with Justice, Libra. So a lot of air. Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. What is that? Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. You know, also, I feel like there was one person that wanted things to move faster than it, than it was moving. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, those are like contradicting energies, okay? So one is moving very fast and maybe haphazard. The other one is very slow but reassuring energy, okay? Four of Wands. So there could have been someone here that wanted things to move, in a more stable direction, and the other person was just a bit more inconsistent and unreliable. Okay. But the overall energy, I do feel that it was the want here from you. I'm going to say it's you to just move things forward. Like you were really trying to manifest for you to move things forward. Okay. But again, for a lot of you, I'm getting that third party energy. Somebody had a side piece. Okay. Could have been a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I was getting different energies for you and your person from in the past. So take the energy, as I said, as it resonate. All right, let's see. What's the current energy between the air signs and their twin flame? What's the current energy? Okay, Justice, Libra energy here. Page of Swords, Seven of Cups. For some of you, someone find out that there was options here, okay? Yeah, Queen of Cups and Five of Cups, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, some kind of sadness and regret. Five of Wands. Feels very, like, there's a lot of tension between you and this person still. Justice, Four of Wands, Page of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, someone here found out that there was some kind of third party or someone was out there dating, okay? Yeah, Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups. A lot of options here. I do feel, though, in the present moment with all this cup energy, there's a lot of emotions involved. So you and your person are still very much in love with each other, okay? But for some of you, I know this is going to be very specific. Some of you guys receive some kind of message or communication from a third party. Yeah, I feel like the mutual energy is wanting to manifest kind of like a renewal here. Okay, with the Nine of Cups is also giving me like, or I'm sorry, yeah, with the Nine of Cups is giving me that, it's like wish fulfillment for you and this person. Tell me about this energy. The Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Cups, the Judgment, yeah, the Fool, and the King of Swords. Again, for some of you that found out about a third party, like that was like the ending for you. This could definitely be, I mean, it's present energy, so you could be finding out, or you recently found out. Yeah, the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. Someone here kept something in a very big secret. Five of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords. For some of you also, this was like all that you needed to kind of move away from the situation. This was like your breaking point. Yeah, the Chariot, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords. For you, this was something like a big betrayal. And that's all you needed to know for you to move out of the situation, or this could have been your person, vice versa. But I feel like this is a very big, like somebody here got exposed or someone here found out that there was another person. Tell me about this Queen of Cups, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups, Hangman, Empress. So yeah, two female energies here. For some of you, you found out that someone was pregnant, or you could have found out that someone here was married, or this could have been you pregnant or married. Okay, the Hangman and Empress, Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, heavy pregnancy energy. Someone had like moved on maybe from a wife, okay? Because now I just clarified the Queen of Swords, that's a divorced person, to something else. Okay, they could have moved on from a husband or a wife to move towards the third party, okay, and offered them something stable. For some of you, your person or you now has an outside child or another, a situation with this person. All right, but with the Tower, the Emperor, Temperance, Strength, Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands, blockages between those two people could definitely be coming up. All right. But yeah, Five of Wands and Death. So it's giving me still a lot of tension, okay? But things are slowly coming kind of to an end. Six of Cups, Magician, King of Pentacles. Something here is being manifested in the background, but we definitely got to look into the extended to find out what's going on. All right, let's get your spiritual messages. So the deck that I'm going to go in is a bit new, so I don't know all of them. So I'll definitely be reading from the book, and we're going to definitely put that together, put those messages together. So we're going to look at the mutual energy between you and your twin flame, the energy from the masculine, and then energy from the feminine. Okay, so let's start with the mutual energy between the air signs and their twin flame. What's the mutual energy? 3 cards, please. Okay. Energy for the masculine. Oh, that was quick. And what's the feminine's energy? Oh, okay. Spirit wants to speak today. I got 4 from the, no, I did get 3. All right. Okay. So for the mutual energy, I got heal abandonment. Okay. Time to forgive. All right. Path of least resistance. Choose ease and grace. And twin flame facilitator, expansive growth. So with heal abandonment, here, time to forgive, the mutual energy is that and that's what the energy I was getting. It's like, that's why how could I say this? So in the current energy, when I was going through that, there is an energy of let me push this out the way. There is a current energy of, how could I explain this? Like tension, okay? And that's the energy that I was getting. Like for some of you, this could be your person or you that went on to someone else. And remember, I was like, that was like the deal breaker. Like I will never let that person back in, right? So that energy now, again, and I've said this to all signs, I would never condone cheating or abuse or anything like that. But I'm just telling you what I see here. So what I see here is like that energy is like the fact that somebody abandoned you or the fact that you abandoned them triggered an abandonment issue that this person had. Okay. And with those issues, of course, they're deeper than, right, than your person and than you. These are like childhood issues even before that, right? Ancestral issues, right? So that's what I'm getting. Like that's the mutual energy. And it's funny that that's the mutual energy because in twin flame journeys, like you guys do mirror each other. And this is why like you guys trigger each other. And the triggering moments is what should be pushing that person to heal individually. Okay. Yeah. Path of least resistance, choose ease and grace. Okay. So again, it's a lot of tension right now. And the mutual energy is really, the advice is like to let that go, right? Let it go, let God, and you know, let the divine take care of this journey as they should, right? Twin flame facilitator, that I haven't gotten yet. So let's read that one. Okay, so this one is for a twin flame facilitator shows up to keep you moving forward along the ascension journey. This connection mimics your twin flame relationship in a positive way. Similar to your twin flame, they've become a mirrored reflection, assisting you with connection and expanding your higher self. A facilitator is unlike a false twin flame whose primary role is to help you clear your lower self clear your lower self karmic pattern. Most often they are awakened than your true twin flame. Typically, a facilitator is someone that has yet to reunite with their own twin flame. Coming into alignment with them is divinely orchestrated, so make sure that you let go of outcomes and stay present. Interesting. Okay, you're both elevating and expanding into multiple dimensions, so don't question or fight the process. It is for the greater good of all concerned. This card implies that you are encountering a connection with a facilitator. What did I say? That is crazy. You have attracted each other because your souls are vibrating on the same energetic plane. Your energy exchange will continue your soul's frequency no longer align as at the same vibration, which will complete your mission together, causing you to go forward on separate paths. That is crazy. I just said this. You or your twin flame, I mean, the mutual energy is that you're probably dealing with other people that is actually like karmic energy. This could also be, I want to say, like a soulmate. These are people that are helping you with your journey. So you and your twin flame are in separation, probably with different people, and these people are actually helping you, how do you say it, are helping you to work on each other individually. Okay, let's talk about the masculine. Soul merger, EBB, and flow. Enter your vortex aligning with infinite abundance. So your masculine may be focusing right now on stability as well. One with self, blossoming. Okay, but let's talk about this soul merger. I think this one is back here. If I'm not mistaken, that's red. I will get to learn these cards one day. Okay, let's talk about this one. You are experiencing a soul merger with the spiritual realms of liquid love, an invisible connection between you and source energy that joins you with your beloved. Through this unseen bond, you are magnetically drawn to your twin flame on an ether plane. Their supernatural presence challenges you to see yourself in their mirrored reflection, while overcoming obstacles in life and recovering from failed relationships that have left you with a shattered heart. The intention is to expand your emotional range, which helps increase your capacity to feel both love and sorrow. This allows you to experience the depths of great love that expands your heart and teaches you new ways to love. If either if either you or your beloved avoid facing your mirrored reflection, it will create resistance and might delay physical union. This card reminds you that there is no separation between you and your true love. Focus on finding balance within. It will create an EBB and flow in your harmony exchange of giving and receiving unconditional love. So this is like having that telepathic, okay, connection with your twin. All right. And I feel like, as I said, your person is probably recognizing this. They're probably seeing that, maybe even though that there's a card of that as well in the deck, but it didn't come out. But they could also be seeing like signs and synchronicities, and also coming to understand the connection that you and this person have. So they could also be hearing like maybe songs, right, that reminds them of you, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like you're focusing right now with one with self and blossoming, entering your vortex. This could also be them focusing on themselves and focusing on their abundance. Okay. So reunion, reconciling differences. This is now for the feminine. Healing separation, go within. And clear energy blocks, activating the higher chakras. So in the feminine's energy, there's a very clear indication that there has to be some kind of chakra healing, okay, in order for a reunion here, reconciling differences, okay. I feel like there's a lot of energetic blocks here, okay, for the feminine. Healing separation, go within. That could also be caused from like an abandonment issue and just holding grudges towards your twin flame because of what happened, okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you had change your perception. So it makes sense. It makes sense. All right, let's see. Let's go into another deck and let's see what's going on with your twin. Let's see what is going on with your twin here for the air signs. What's currently going on with the air signs twin flame? Let's see. What's currently going on with this person? Home. Okay. Cozy, warm, secure. Feel each other. You feel at home with each other. Yeah. Unawakened, you see, and transformation. So I feel like your twin, again, that's giving me that EBB kind of card that we saw there with home, transformation, unawakened. Your person isn't fully awakened, but with home, they are feeling the connection. They know that with you, they feel like home, right? That's a strong connection. And with transformation in the middle of it, I mean, that's self-explanatory. Okay. Family and rise above. Okay, let's see. One more. And receive. One's minded, abundant, ready. It's time to receive in divine timing. You know, with family, you may, again, this person may have children or you have children, or again, there's kids, opinions, judgment, resolve, family, stress, get support, rise above. There's drama, obstacles, pettiness. See, receive and divine timing. So trust that the divine knows when. So for a lot of you, your person could be actually dealing with someone else. All right. And the divine is saying that in divine timing, you know, you and this person can come back together. All right. Also, it rise above. There could be drama going on between this person and the person they're dealing with, right? Which was that twin facilitator. Yeah, fall, regret, and release. Okay, so your person is having a hard time, okay, releasing the fact that they're having so much regrets, releasing the fact that, that fear, anxiety, and doubt. Okay, and something may have happened in fall, or something maybe keep coming up this fall. Free will. Solitude. Oop. And split energy. I mean, I feel like your person, again, it's just a lot of like back and forth. Okay, with free will, solitude, and split energy, it's just a lot of back and forth between this person. I feel like they're going through it mentally. They're going through it mentally. Let me get one more on this. Yeah, inner child. Okay, let me get another one. Okay, I got three more. Awakening, winter, and ego. You see, they're going through a lot of mental conflict. There's still a lot of ego, okay, attached to your person that they need to let go of. And again, winter is here. So something may be occurring soon with fall and winter. All right. All right. Air signs, this is what I have for you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget that if this video resonated with you, the extended will be in the description box. And don't forget to keep your karma balance. I'll see you guys on the next one.